I welcome you all. Myself is Professor Dr. Deshpande. I would like to welcome you all. Today's video session is regarding the very important topic, that is the kidney, nephrotic syndrome. My dear friends, today's my video is regarding the nephrotic syndrome. This is very important topic with concern to our vital organ in our body, that is the kidney. So first I would like to make this big screen so that everybody will understand very easily. Okay. So this nephrotic syndrome is basically problem from the excretory problems. You know that our human body is consisting of the different systems. Important systems are digestive system, which is responsible for digestion. Second is the circulatory system. Whatever the nutrients, they are circulated to the blood throughout the body with the cardiovascular system. Then we get the energy from the oxidation. That's why we need the oxygen. So the system which is providing the oxygen is respiratory system. So I have talked about digestive system, cardiovascular system, respiratory system. And with this oxidation, with this metabolic process, there is always some waste products are generated. Waste products, like for example, urine, stool, sweat, these are the waste products. And these waste products should be eliminated properly through the system. And urine, which is excreted through the excretory system, which is basically related with the kidney organ. Okay. So myself is Professor Dr. Deshpande. I am MD in Ayurvedic Medicine and MD in Ayurvedic Physiology, that is Kriya Sharir. This is my personal website, ayurvedicfriend.com. Then you can follow my cursor. This is my WhatsApp number, 922681060. This is my mail ID, professordeshpande@gmail.com. My dear friends, this is the introduction of the urinary system or excretory system. These are the kidneys on the two sides of your body in the lumbar region. Then here you can see the hormonal gland, that is adrenal gland. Here actually the urine final product is created at right kidney and the left kidney, and this formed urine is transported with this tube, that is ureters, into the bladder. And urine is stored. Urine is only stored in the urinary bladder, and at a proper time, when this bladder is full, naturally you get the sensation that I must or we must urinate, and that urination takes place through the urethra. Through the urethra. Actually, from here, urine goes out of our body. But here you can see there is a, I will make the cursor, urethral sphincter. Urethral sphincter is a typical muscle which has ability, which is having ability to control the excretion or control the activity. And whenever we wish, that sphincter gets opened and we pass the urine. That is urination. Mutra nishkraman according to Ayurveda. Okay. Nephrotic syndrome, the very important picture you can see that the swollen face, edema is there, swelling is there around the face. When the swelling is there, especially periorbital swelling, orbit, this is eye, periorbital swelling, this always indicates some problem with excretory system or urinary system or problem with the kidney. Kidney is very, very important organ. You will say, sir, what is that? It has just excrete. My dear friends, when we construct our house, we need the kitchen, we need the sitting room, we need the bedroom, but we also need the bathroom or WC, where latrines, that means this sanitary system is important in our house. Similarly, sanitary system, that is kidney and ureter and bladder, these are important in the human body. Okay, next. So, nephrotic syndrome. What is meant by syndrome? Syndrome word indicates the group of symptoms. When there are many symptoms together, they are called as a syndrome. Then you will say, sir, there are always a group of symptoms. No, but here the specific symptoms which are not directly, we cannot connect with each other, but they are together mixed and they form a particular disease. So this group of symptoms which indicates some specific disease, that is called as a syndrome. So nephrotic syndrome, group of symptoms. And which are those symptoms? Number one, proteinuria. Here you can see urea. Urea is a urine, protein. When lot of protein is passing through the urine, that is proteinuria. That is many, much. So it is indicated by 1 plus, 2 plus, 3 plus. My dear friends, when you go to the laboratory and check your urine, that is urine routine, it should not show protein. Proteins absent, sugar absent, bile salt absent, bile pigment absent, ketone bodies absent. This is the normal. Protein should not pass in the urine. Proteins are necessary for our body. So when proteins are going, because that filter, in kidney there is a filter, and that filter is damaged, then the proteins are passing with that holes, and that is coming in the urine. Proteinuria is a bad thing. And when we lost the proteins from the urine, naturally there will be less protein remain in the blood. You understand? Protein is lost. So there is hypoproteinemia. Here amia means blood. Please write down. Amia is equal to blood. E-M-R-A, amia. Hypo means less. Hypoproteinemia. My proteins are losing with the urine, so I have the less storage of proteins in my blood. Another finding in these symptoms, in this kidney problem, hypercholesterol. Again, you will be surprised. So what is the relation of cholesterol and this kidney? Yes, that is true. It is not clearly, up till now, there is not, even scientists have not understood why there is a cholesterol, high cholesterol. If it is a heart patient, okay. If it is a obese patient, okay. If he is eating a lot of fatty substances, okay, cholesterol is more. But kidney, cholesterol? So this is the question, research question. But always, this is a symptom, one of the symptoms in nephrotic syndrome. And the most important symptom is anasarca. Write down the word anasarca. Whole body swelling. It is not only periorbital, it is not only facial, but gradually it spreads throughout the body. In the liver region, in the abdominal region, in the leg region. So in the three parts of your body, upper part, middle part, and lower part, everywhere there will be swelling. And that is called, whole body swelling is called as anasarca. This is the word. Here you can see anasarca. This is the specialty of nephrotic syndrome. But that starts from face. So that is called as a descending type of edema, from up to the lower part of your body. My dear friends, before this video, I have already uploaded the digestive system problems in GP. I have already uploaded cardiovascular system problems in GP, general practice. I have already uploaded respiratory problems in general practice. These, each particular group has nearly 7 to 10 videos. Please go to my YouTube channel, Rajendra Deshpande. There is no Professor Deshpande. Rajendra Deshpande. This is my YouTube name. And then you click for the playlist and you will find online medicine classes. My dear friends, these all videos are only and only for educational purpose. So my medical students, my medical teachers, medical doctors, they will be directly benefited. But I request the common man, lay people, they can see this video, but they are requested not to consume any medicine, whichever I have mentioned, by yourself. Self-medication should be avoided. You should always consult with a doctor and he will give you the right suggestion. My dear friends, I am talking about the nephrotic syndrome. In glomerulonephritis, especially in the pyelonephritis, sometimes BP may be high, blood pressure, hypertension. But in nephrotic syndrome, mostly your blood pressure remains normal. This is something very special you must remember. In glomerulonephritis, it is higher. But in the nephrotic syndrome, there will be anasarca, proteinuria, hypoproteinemia, cholesterol will be high, but BP will be normal. Next, causes. Basically, here I would like to say one thing. In the urinary system, this particular system is such important. Even Ayurvedic Samhitas, in Ayurvedic science, there is one special mention about three marmiya. Marma are the vital points in our body. But I say, Deshpande say, these are not only points, these are the organs, these are the systems. So when I say three marmiya, Ayurveda says three marmiya adhyaya in Charaka Samhita. Three organs are very important: Shira, Rudaya, and Basti. Shira, Sanskrit word means head. Rudaya, heart, and Basti, by word to word meaning, this is bladder. But when I say Shira, Rudaya, Basti, three marmiya, three vital points, Professor Deshpande is saying to you, these three words indicate cardiovascular system, nervous system, and excretory system. When I say three marmiya, marma, so Shira marma means neurological or nervous system. Rudaya marma means cardiovascular system. And Basti marma means urinary system or excretory system with relation to the kidney. If your heart is damaged, your life will be in danger. If your brain is damaged, your life will be in danger. If your kidney is damaged, your life will be in danger. So you must take due precaution of these organs: heart, brain, and kidney. Never forget. Don't neglect any complaint of urinary system, any complaint of the heart, any complaint of the brain. Don't neglect it. Go to the doctor. Doctors should give the proper attention, do the proper investigations. Basically, nephrotics, I will say that many of the problems in urinary system, like this nephrotic syndrome, or I have uploaded glomerulonephritis, I have uploaded pyelonephritis, all these problems should not be tackled only by the general practitioner. General practitioner can diagnose, can support the particular management, but basically all these patients of urinary system, especially glomerulonephritis, pyelonephritis, nephrotic syndrome. If it is a child, basically nephrotic syndrome is very common in the children. The patient or the case should be referred to pediatrician. If this is an adult person, you must visit to the urologist by getting the chit from your family physician, because these all the diseases, they require very sophisticated or higher level treatments with specific skills, and especially this requires a long term treatment, very long duration treatment. It is not of 2 days, 5 days. What is the problem? The family physician can definitely treat in urinary system is UTI. Urinary tract infection can be very well treated, 100% cure by the family physician. But nephrotic syndrome, be cautious of, because it has not a good prognosis. Prognosis is bad. When your kidney is damaged, there may be renal failure, acute renal failure or chronic renal failure, and then you may require dialysis. So be cautious while treating the nephritis, while treating the nephrotic syndrome. Usually, this nephrotic syndrome starts with some past history of any kidney problem. Any kidney problem. Can you see here? One is a type 2 nephritis. This is very important. If it is not properly treated, then type 1 nephritis. Then here you can see pyelonephritis. All these diseases, I have made the video and I have already uploaded on my channel. So any kidney problem, if it is not treated properly, it will be get converted into the nephrotic syndrome. If it is not directly primary cause as a kidney problem, then there may be secondary damage to the kidney. For example, if the patient is suffer from DM, diabetes mellitus, if the patient is of diabetic, then after long duration, after 5 years, 10 years, and if diabetes is not under control, then diabetic nephropathy can take place. Diabetes disease can damage the kidney. This is secondary problem. Then bilateral renal vein thrombosis. Renal vein which carries the impure blood from the kidney. If there is a blockage, then kidney is damaged. Then there is a chronic cor pulmonale. Chronic cor, the problem with the heart and lungs. Heart and lungs. If there is a right ventricular hypertrophy, it gives the pressure on the lungs. I have already uploaded this video. What is chronic cor pulmonale? So if it is a heart and lung disease, that gives the less blood supply to the whole body. Kidney is also getting the less blood supply and kidney is damaged and nephrotic syndrome starts. So cause of the nephrotic syndrome may be directly with the kidney previously, that is primary, and maybe kidney is damaged by another disease, like here you can see collagen disease, like lupus erythematosus, very rare, is not very common. That can also create the kidney damage and nephrotic syndrome. Next, what are the symptoms? Repeat. Gradual swelling of the whole body from the face involving lower part, like middle part of your body, like ascites will be there. Peritoneal fluid, accumulation of fluid in the peritoneal cavity, that is called as ascites. Then there will be swelling of the legs. In addition to that, there may be oliguria. Urine will be passed less. Urine amount will be less. Patients, you say that I have passed very less urine in the last 2-3 days, in the last month. Breathlessness, when there is an edema all over the body. For example, thoracic cavity has some swelling. Pulmonary infection chances are there. Pulmonary edema will be there. And that breathlessness will start. Original, it is a kidney problem, but that is giving the pressure to the different organs. And that's why when there is a pressure in the chest because of the lung problem, then breathlessness starts. Then abdominal pain and tightness in the abdomen due to the ascites. Please follow my cursor. Ascites. Lot of accumulation of the fluid in the peritoneal cavity. In Ayurveda, it is called as a udara. Udara vyadhi will be there. Secondary to the kidney problem. Okay. Then anorexia, nausea, and vomiting. Because I am saying edema is everywhere in the body. So edema will be in the digestive tract. So irritation will be there. And nausea, vomiting will start. Then weakness, naturally, your whole metabolism has been damaged. Susceptibility to the infection, your immunity becomes less and you get the chances of repeated different infections, urinary infection, respiratory infections. So these infections will be common when your kidney will be damaged. Signs. What is the difference in symptoms? Symptoms mean patient can tell, I have the swelling, I have the tightness, I have the pain, I have the breathlessness. So the things mentioned by the patient are symptoms. And when the doctor examines, clinical examination is done, that is called as a sign, S-I-G-N. In Ayurveda, it is called as a Vaidya Samvedya Lakshana. For the symptoms, Rugna Samvedya Lakshana. So these words you should write down. Nephrotic syndrome is common, or can occur in the children, can occur in the adult, can occur in the middle age. Any age is not a ban. Gender, male can affect, females also can affect. But basically, it is also common in the children. Don't forget it. Faces, especially, you must look for the face. Typical nephritic faces. Kidney damage is indicated by face. Puffiness of the face, baggy eyelids, swelling will be there. Facial pallor, anemia will be there. Not pink color, pale color, waxy pallor. The typical word is waxy pallor. Shiny will be there, shiny and pale. Okay. Anemia, hemoglobin will be less, like for example 10 gram percent, 8 gram percent, 6 gram percent. Normal hemoglobin 14 to 16 gram percent. Okay. Then edema is like a pitting. When you press here, for example, I have the edema, I have to press, and if there is a pit, khadda padla Marathi madhe, if there is a pit, then that is called as a pitting edema. If it is not pressed, then it is non-pitting edema. But here pitting edema will be there, not only present in lower limbs, but it also presents on the sacrum part, lower back, abdominal wall, chest, face, scrotum, and labia. BP is usually normal, but here I have forgotten the word BP. This is regarding the BP, but in the chronic pyelonephritis, BP may be high. Okay, so I can, what I can say, go back, and if you don't mind, I will just like to correct it. For example, here I will write it down with you. BP, I am talking this about. Just few minutes, no problem. Can you see? This is required. This is urgently required. Okay. Then here I will say the save this my particular file to the computer. Okay. And again, I will go for the PowerPoint. Okay. We are come back. BP, about the BP. BP may be normal. Kidneys are not palpable due to the ascites, huge swelling. Peritoneal fluid will be there. External genitalia, scrotum in the male, usually swollen, and their friction will be there in between the thigh and the scrotum, and there may be friction ulcers. Friction, it is a chronic. If it is a swelling for 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, then only it can occur, not only second day or the fourth day or 1 week. Hydrothorax, there will be fluid in the thoracic cavity. In the auscultation by stethoscope, doctor will find that at the base of the lungs, moist sound, rals and crepitations will be there. By checking the abdomen, ascites can be detected. Now, investigations. Urine color will be straw yellow, albumin will be 3+, and cast will be there. I have already mentioned, cast means inner linings of the whole kidney, ureter, inner lining, that wall. When the pieces are coming from that wall, that is called as a cast, and that is very dangerous sign. Don't forget, if you find cast in the urine, that is always indicating kidney damage. That's why, my dear friends, when you examine the urine routine in your pathological lab, 5 physical tests, 5 chemical tests, and 5 microscopic tests. Always remember, 5, 5, 5. 5 physical, 5 chemical, 5 microscopic examination. Physical, color, appearance, odor, reaction, and specific gravity. Chemical, albumin, sugar, bile salt, bile pigment, and ketone bodies. 5 microscopic, epithelial cells, pus cells, RBCs, cast, and crystals. So I have told you all the investigations, the points from the investigation. You must remember these points. Now, blood is also examined, and it is found that proteins are less in the blood, that is hypoproteinemia. It will be amount less than 5 gram percent. Can you follow this cursor? Albumin less than 3 gram percent. But cholesterol, serum cholesterol, blood examination will be raised, and that number will be above 300 milligram. Normally, your cholesterol, my cholesterol should be below 200 milligram percent. Okay. Basal metabolic rate, BMR, will be low. Okay. Next. What is the management? As the hypoproteinemia, we must ask the patient to take enough amount of proteins under doctor's supervision. Now, henceforth, whatever management, whatever treatment, I am telling modern treatment, Ayurvedic treatment, it should be taken only after doctor's prescription, doctor's consultation. No self-medication, please. My videos are for medical students, medical teachers, medical doctors, and also for the common man. But why for common man? They can increase their knowledge just enough. You get aware of that. You get sensitized. Okay, kidney very important. Any complaint? Go to the doctor. Swelling? Go to the doctor. This is only the purpose of this video for the common man. Okay. So 1.5 to 3 gram of protein per kilo of body weight. But when you are giving proteins to the patient, be cautious. My dear friends, be cautious. Doctors, students, teachers. Before giving proteins, you must take the blood urea. Usually, nephrotic syndrome will not show the high urea. But if it is totally high urea, then you should not give the proteins in high amount, because urea high in the urine, that is uremia, it indicates severe kidney damage. So you should be very cautious while giving. That's why I have said it is the job of pediatrician, it is the job of urologist, it is the job of higher level consultants of Ayurveda, because very good precaution should be taken while treating this nephrotic syndrome. Salt-free protein transfusion or human albumin transfusion, intravenous, like it is a saline, but blood is given. Not exactly blood, but the albumin part from the blood is given to the patient. But it is a hospital management. Nephrotic syndrome, I don't feel it is a part of the family physician. They can supportive medicines can be given, but main consultation should be from urologist. To remove the edema, swelling, you give the diuretics, that which increases the urine. The medicines are called as a diuretic. Diuretic means the medicines which increase the urine output. Lasix, famous, 40 milligram daily or alternate day. But here you must prescribe Kesol, potassium supplement, because Lasix can cause removal of potassium also. So Lasix is mainly or mostly joined with Kesol, KESOL, potassium supplement. Intake and output chart in the hospital, patient is admitted, or at home, they can make a diary and write out down how much urine I have passed yesterday. He has to measure, no bypass, or otherwise admit to the hospital, the nurse will measure everything. Okay, but the patient should take the input and output. How much I drink the water, how much I am giving out the water, that is to the urine. So how much is the urine output and how much is the water intake through the food or directly water. Okay, so intake should be kept within 1 to 2 liter. Drinking water, basically it is better to drink the medicated water as per Ayurveda. Okay, restriction of salt, because you know salt is a hygroscopic. Salt always absorbs the water, and water is remained in your interstitial fluid, extracellular fluid. Water is retained in the body, and that is why there is edema. And we want to remove the edema. We want to reduce the edema. That's why salt should be restricted. Okay. No, salt can be used while cooking, but extra salt should be avoided, and salty preparations like chips, kurkure, murmure, churmure should be avoided. Steroids. This is a special category of medicines that is anti-inflammatory, immunobooster, but steroids is not at all a routinely prescribed by the family physician. I am giving you warning. Steroids, on the one side, they are excellent. They can save the life of the people. But on the other side, steroids has a lot of complications. Steroid is a medicine. Steroid is a good medicine. But at the same time, steroid medicine, if it is not properly used, not properly prescribed, not properly stopped, steroid should be stopped, tapering dose, step by step, lower the dose, step by step. For example, today I am taking 1 tablet 3 times in a day. Okay, and in the next day, 2 days, 3 days, I take 1 TDS, 1 3 times in a day, and I stop. That is wrong. 1 tablet 3 times in a day for 2 days. 1 tablet 2 times in a day, 2 days. 1 tablet only once for 2 days. Step by step, stop. Even if you are Ayurvedic Vaidya, and the patient is taking steroids, which is prescribed by the urologist, don't stop steroids immediately, my dear friends. Please don't stop steroids abruptly, and don't give this unnoticed. Patients should avoid the steroids taking by themselves. Self-medication of steroid is very, very dangerous. What are the complications? You will say, sir, tell us what is happening with the steroids. If I'm not much serious about steroids, steroid can cause peptic ulcer. Steroid can cause diabetes mellitus. Steroid can cause hypertension. Steroid can cause loss of bone density, osteoporosis. See how many side effects are there. So be careful while using steroids, but they are more useful in the children. Pediatricians are definitely using it. Visolon tablet is a brand name. 60 to 80 milligram per day in divided doses. Simple 20 milligram tablet is there or 10 milligram tablet is there. So 2 tablets 3 times in a day, that something like that. Then 50 to 20 milligram continued for several months. I am taking the pause. You will say, sir, have you forgotten? No, no, I have not forgotten. I am saying steroids are used for nephrotic syndrome. Steroids are used for the rheumatoid arthritis. Steroids are used for bronchial asthma. But my dear friends, these steroids should be used by super consultants, because long-term use of steroids can cause a very serious disease, endocrinal problem, Cushing's syndrome. Write down. Cushing's syndrome is a side effect of long-term use of steroid. Moon-shaped face. Go circular, moon-shaped face. Okay. Then next treatment, removal of pleural. If there is a pleural effusion, you must do the pleural tapping, put the needle and take the fluid out. If it is ascites, peritoneal tapping, put the needle into the abdominal wall, take the fluid out. That is called as a paracentesis, because that can reduce the breathlessness. Okay. Then application of elastic stockings like a socks. When there is swelling in the legs, the patient can apply the elastocrepe bandage for the daytime, and at night or intermittently you should lose it. But that can control the edema. General measures for the patient: multivitamin tablets, iron tablets, antibiotics. If there is infection, antibiotic, multivitamin tablet, iron tablets, because most of the times nephrotic syndrome is having anemia. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my dear friends, but nephrotic syndrome has not a good prognosis. I'm not saying they are died immediately, but quality of life is always in danger. So take care. There are a lot of medicines, allopathic medicines, Ayurvedic medicines, and that can prolong your life. Not only prolong, but it can improve the quality of your life. Okay. So some patients, they may die, and some not immediately, maybe after 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. Okay. And may pass to the chronic nephritis stage. And chronic nephritis is again acute renal failure or chronic renal failure. If it is chronic renal failure, dialysis will be required. If dialysis failed, urea increased, and sometimes the quality of life and total life may be in danger. Don't get afraid. By this death, you don't get shocked. My only request is be careful about the kidney problem. That is only the purpose of this video. This video is not for afraiding you. Okay, be careful, do the investigations, Ayurvedic, allopathic, whatever you want, and then be sure that your child or your patient will be definitely have the good life for even the longer time. Okay. Now comes the interesting part of my every video, that is Ayurvedic aspect. Okay. First, I am giving the simple prescription. Again, Dr. Deshpande putting his hands together and requesting, this is not at all for self-medication, my friends. This is only for medical students to increase their knowledge, doctors, teachers, but they also will not follow exactly. They will examine the patient and they will decide this drug, how much is the dose, everything will be decided. This is only to give them guidance. Okay. tablet Punarnava Mandur. Punarnava is a very interesting plant. I am always saying Punarnava. Name itself suggests Punah Nava, Punah Nava, Punarnava, Punarnava, Punarnava. Nava means new. So Punarnava plant is not only mutra or diuretic, but whenever you feel that particular organ has a degenerative damage and you want to make a regeneration in the cells, doctor wants the regeneration of the cell, regeneration of the liver cells, regeneration of kidney cells, regeneration of heart cells, regeneration of the brain cells. You can use the Punarnava. I am sure you can use the Punarnava single herbal tablet is also available. Mandur is a form of what you can say the ferrous formation. So this Punarnava Mandur will take care of the anemia and also take care of the edema. Then there is the Gokshuradi Guglu. Gokshur is a tonic for kidney. 2 tablets 3 times in a day. TDS means 3 times in a day. Punarnava Sav is liquid, 4 teaspoons with equal amount of water. Externally, we can apply the Punarnava Siddha Tail oil for the legs, for the hands. Okay. Next, what is the food the patient can consume? Barley, rice, green gram, drumstick, padwar, snake gourd, turmeric, and tendil. These are the good substances, but the patient of nephrotic syndrome should avoid the peas, chana, curd, alcohol, excessive water, fermented products, and vinegar. These should be avoided. Nephrotic syndrome, further, more detailed Ayurvedic aspect. It is related with the vruk. According to Ayurveda, the word for kidney is vruk. Okay. This is a mula sthana. I am sorry, here again this printing mistake. Can I go back with your permission? Okay, I will correct that. Mula sthana. What should be there? Sthan. S-T. Make it capital. Okay. Mula sthan. I will preserve this here. Save this file. Very casual. My videos are educational. It's not a commercial purpose. Okay. So I don't mind to do all these things with you. Okay. So Mula Sthan of Medo Vahasrotas. Ayurveda says Vrukka is a Mula Sthan of Medo Vahasrotas. And Med Dhatu is relation with the Kapha dosha. Med Dhatu and Kapha are correlated. Ashraya Ashri Sambandha. Okay. Kaphaja Shodha. This nephrotic syndrome edema in Ayurveda, Ayurvedic perspective, it can be categorized. It can be taken into Kaphaja Shotha. Kaphaja Shotha. Because why Kaphaja? It is a long duration, slow, progressive. This is a feature of Kapha, dosha. Then upper part of the body. This upper part is Kapha predominant. I am not saying there is no Vata and Pitta. Vata, Pitta, Kapha are everywhere in the body, in each cell. But predominantly upper part is Kapha predominant, middle part is Pitta predominant, and lower part is Vata predominant. And now we have saying that it is basically edema starts from the face. So it is start from the Kapha region, Kapha predominant part, and that's then it is descending. So nephrotic syndrome edema can be compared or can be tackled while discussing with Kaphaja Shoth. Okay, next. Kaphaja Shoth, how we treat Katu Ushna Dravyas are used. Anti-Kapha, to control the cough. Katu means spicy. Medicines, not the food. Like for example, turmeric is a Katu. Then Ushna Dravya. Katu and Ushna means hot potency Dravya to control the kapha. Kshar, alkalis, Mutra, urine, Asava and Arishta, medicated liquors can be used. Mutra Virechaniya medicines are used. Mutral medicines, that is for easy expulsion of plague. According to Ayurveda, this is Ayurvedic terminology. You must respect the Ayurvedic terminology. What is the function of Mutra? Mutrasya Kledavahanam. Mutrasya Kledavahanam. So this is helping to get the proper functioning of the kidney. These are called Mutra medicines. Shodhana Actually, Vamana, Virachal, strong Vaman, it is not so useful for the nephrotic syndrome problem. Sometimes it is useful, but that will be done by Panchakarma specialist. Okay. Shodhan sometimes done, but Virachal medicines can work. Like laxatives and purgatives, they can work. But major role is Mutra Virachaniya medicines. These are more important. Go Mutra, very specific Ayurvedic say, cow's urine is the main medicine in Kapha Shotha. Edema of the nephrotic syndrome, cow's urine can be used. 10 ml Gomutra at breakfast every day. Here, cursor you can say. There is ready-made available. Gomutra Sav. Gomutra Sav product is available in the market. 20 ml with equal amount of water. Again, I'm sorry, printing mistake. Let me correct it, my dear friends. Here, I will go back. Okay, equal amount. No problem. Equal amount of water. Then there is one preparation which is called as a Gomutra Haritaki Churna. Hirda Haritaki. That is fried on the Gomutra. Okay, and Gomutra Haritaki powder is available. That can be taken 1 spoon 3 times in a day. Likewise. Next, Gomutra Mandur can be prepared and 250 milligram TDS it is used. It can build up the tone of the different dhatus. Mandur, it becomes a strong. Mansa, Med, Asti, Rakta, they are all becoming good quality because of the Gomutra Mandur. Mandur is again the iron compounds. Okay. Shilajatu, this important medicine in Ayurveda, Shilajita. These kalpas can be helpful in the nephrotic syndrome, but not for self-medication. This is the educational video only for Ayurvedic students. They can use these medicines with their discretion. Ayurvedic doctors can use this. Hema Shilajatu. This is Hema Garbha 1 part and pure Shilajatu 32 parts. It is not readily available. It has to be prepared. And then 123 milligram TDS can be used 3 times in a day. Shilajatu, another kalpa means product, medicine. That is Chandra Prabha tablet is available. 2 tablets 3 times in a day. That can be. Chandra Prabha is very famous for all types of kidney problems. Tablet Arogyavardhini, which contains the copper and Katuka. Kutaki. Kutaki is the best medicine to stimulate metabolic process. Kutaki is the best, but Kutaki is very bitter. Very bitter. So what is the best medicine prepared with the Kutaki? Arogya Vardhini. Arogya Vardhini tablet is available. 50% part is Kutki. Try to understand. But name suggests Arogya means health and Vardhini means to improve. Improve your health quality, that is Arogya Vardhini. Tamra and Katuka. This Arogya Vardhini tablet can be taken 2 tablets 3 times in a day. Kapha Shotha, there may be oliguria, there may be anuria sometimes, not proper urine formation. So Ayurvedic medicines like Gokshura, Gokhru can be used to stimulate the urine formation. Then Sariva, okay. Here also I would like to correct this, okay. So Sariva, here I will make a comma, okay. And this is another word, Shatapushpa. Just excuse me for some time. S-H-A, Shatapushpa. Okay, I think this is more correct. Perfect now. I am saving this. Okay. Okay. So, once again back. So, which are the medicines? Gokshur, Sariva, Shatapushpa, and Punarnava. These are the herbs. Single herbal tablets can be used. Now, there is very exciting. My teacher, my Adharaniya respected teacher, Vaidya Yagodushi sir, he is my lifetime teacher. I salute him all the time. Whatever I am telling you, whatever I am practicing, it's with his guidance. There are, of course, many Vaidyas, like Dr. Subhash Ranade is my teacher, Dr. Khadiwale Vaidya Khadiwale Vaidya is my teacher. There are a lot of my teachers, but this is one of the best teachers that I respect always to Vaidya Yagodushi sir. He teaches us another interesting formula. This is for all you people. I think I should make this bold, okay? So you will not forget this. Vajedi. Very interesting. Very interesting. I will make it bold, okay? I will also make it red. Permanently. Vajedi. Remember this name, Vajedi. Okay? So again, big screen. Whenever the patient suffers from oliguria, less urine formation, our Vaidya Guru sir has discovered this particular invention. He said, Ayurveda belief is that Poshaka Mutra, raw product of urine, is started from the Pakvashya, large intestine, as per the Ayurvedic concept. My allopathic friends, don't get misunderstood. You have to study it in detail and then we talk. You don't say, how it is possible, urine in the large intestine. My dear friends, we are not saying final product. Final product of urine is definitely in the kidney. But Ayurveda says that it's raw nuclear process of urine formation. It starts from the Pakvashaya or large intestine in the human body. Sara Kitta Vibhajana. And when, that's why our Vaidya Guru has said logical principle that they bring the large intestine of goat animal and pieces of 10 inch, that particular part, cut it, chop it, and then cook that pieces in the water and prepare the soup from it. That particular large intestine goat soup, he said, or large intestine part, he said, Vajedi, Vajedi for oliguria, Vajedi for oliguria. Very interesting. Some of you friends, you can make a research on this. I appeal to you, make a research, do this project, call to the phone to the Vaidya Guru sir, okay, and then you will get the more interesting information about this Vajedi. This is like astringent but best diuretic. Although it is astringent, because astringent are usually not diuretic, but still it is diuretic prabhav. Okay, Ayurvedic concept Poshaka Mutra is formed in the large intestine. Very new thing in this video. Kafajeshot final prescription, Arogyavardhini 2 tablets, plus Chandraprabha 2 tablets, plus Hemashivalaja 250 milligram TDS. In addition to that, Punarnavadi Kadha, Kadha means decoction, 4 TSF with equal amount of water 2 times in a day. Vajedi soup 50 ml 2 times in a day. Then Gudardraka Yoga. This is for Shotha according to Ayurveda. Gudardraka Yoga. Guda means jaggery and Ardrak means wet ginger. You have to make homemade tablets by mixing wet ginger into the jaggery and take this particular Gudardrak Yoga only at the breakfast. Approximately a small, I can say, around about 50, how you can say, 50 gram 50 gram together, jaggery and that particular pieces of ardraka, it should be rubbed together, make a ball, small ball and get it. Gudardraka yoga is specifically mentioned in Ayurveda to cure, to treat the Shotha complaint or edema complaint. Okay, next. Kafajeshot prescription, diet should be salt free. As I have said, salt is a hygroscopic. Avoid asatmya, which is not frequently that you consume the food. You should avoid that asatmya. Abhishandi. Abhishandi means fermented, which creates more secretion that will damage the kidney. Okay, like for curd or the uttappa, dhokla, all these products are abhishandi according to Ayurveda. Fermented products. Kapha provocation food like heavy to digest, guru. Too much fatty food, high calorie food, freezed food, shita gunadharma, that is not allowed. External lep, pest of Punarnava lep, Punarnava is a plant, and Deshpande lep, these are available in the market. Deshpande lep tablets or the sticks are available in the market. You can apply on the legs or the abdomen, Deshpande lep, to reduce the swelling. My dear friends, this is the end of the topic of nephrotic syndrome. Very important topic for understanding the importance of kidney in the human life, quality of life, management for any disease. Ayurveda says ahara, vihara, and aushadhi. These are Ayurvedic words. Next, I have written here. Ahara means dietary advice, vihara means lifestyle advice, and aushadhi means medicines. So Ayurveda says always believe on these three things. This is a tripod of your management. I hope you will have liked this particular video. You like my presentation style, easy language. So please share this video to all your WhatsApp groups. Make this like. Write me some your feedback regarding the video, its contents. You can write me mail, you can write me WhatsApp. Okay, I wish you all the best. Disclaimer. This is also an important slide for the legal purpose. Deshpande, that is myself, is preparing this video only for educational purpose. Self-medication should strictly avoided. If anybody does that mistake, that is his particular problem, and Dr. Deshpande will not be responsible for any unwanted consequences. This is the rules, and that's why sharing of the knowledge for propagation of Ayurveda should be always continued by everybody. Thank you very much. I am doing this job to make Ayurvedic science more comfortable with all the people, also especially students, because there is a curse little bit in Ayurveda that sharing is very less, scarcely in Ayurveda it is done. But I believe that sharing is most important to develop the science and not to make the person bigger. There are stalwarts in the Ayurvedic sciences. There are great people in that, but people are making themselves great, but the science is not getting big because not sharing the knowledge. That's why Dr. Deshpande always insists sharing of the knowledge for propagation of Ayurveda is very important. Thank you very much for your patience, hearing, your love and support. I wish you all the best. You should have a long, healthy, and quality of life. Thank you very much. Take care. Now I am stopping this my sharing of video and I am saying bye bye to you. Take care.